Hey guys, it's Cindy. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different for my channel, and that is a 5-star prediction video, as you can see by the title below. I have seen this go around quite a few times and I just haven't decided to do it, but I am kind of addicted to those videos right now, so I decided I'd go ahead and go through what I've hauled so far, because I do have like a stack of books that I haven't hauled yet for the month, so I didn't want to include any of those. But I went ahead and I picked 5 books that I know, or I hope, will be 5 stars, and I want to do like a follow-up video in either 6 months or a year. Sounds like a very long time from now, but it's not. And rewatching the video and seeing what I actually thought about the books and if I ended up giving them 5 stars. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So there is like a little bit of a mixture of genres, I guess. The first one is actually a fantasy novel. It is part of, I believe, a trilogy. So the first one is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This is book 1 of the Remnant Chronicles. I don't know if you guys can see them. I'm not sure where I have them on my shelf, but I do have all 3 books. It's somewhere over here. So I have all 3 of these, and from what I've been told, I know this is like an older fantasy book and everyone knows what it's about, but basically if you don't, it's about this girl who, I believe she's in an arranged marriage with a prince, and basically she decides to run away and not get married. So you get alternating perspectives between the prince that she was supposed to marry, as well as an assassin or a hunter or something along the, like a guard that's sent out to capture her. And you don't know who is who, so in between like chapters you're kind of guessing which one is the prince and which one is the hunter or guard or whoever it is, and that sounds really interesting. I don't know if that's going to lead to like a love triangle or something, but I'm really interested in reading this. This is a shorter book, but I know like the other ones are super long, and that's kind of been scaring me away from picking this one up. I also want to do a video talking about like the top fantasies that I haven't read yet. If you guys want to see that, comment down below and I'll make that video as well. Okay, so out of these 5 books, the next one is the only one that I've actually read something from the author before, and that is Everything All at Once by Katrina Leno. I did read The Summer of Salt by her, and I really loved that book, and because I loved that book so much, I loved the writing, I loved the storyline, I decided I was going to go ahead and read this one and see if it was going to be 5 stars for me. I do already own like all of her works. I think she has 4 books out and I own them all, but I haven't read her other 3, this one included. So I hope that I love this one just as much as I loved Summer of Salt, but that was kind of why I got the idea to pick this one, because I felt like if I loved that one so much that I was going to love this one as well. So the next one is a book that or a genre that I don't ever read, and it is historical fiction. I don't read historical fiction hardly ever, and since everyone talks about how funny it is, I feel like it'll be a book that I genuinely just enjoy and devour, because I love reading. Like, I mean, everyone loves something that'll make them laugh, so I feel like it'll be a book that I can genuinely read and just like fly through, even though it is giant, and that is My Lady Jane. I've had this book for over a year now, I believe, and I still haven't read it. I do own the second one, My Plain Jane I think it is, as well, so if I like this one I will definitely jump straight into that one as well. This is all about Lady Jane Grey, who I believe was like queen or a princess for like a very short amount of time, and then she was killed. And this is kind of like a retelling of her story, but there is like a lot of magical elements, and I feel like magical realism or like any sort of magic sprinkled into a story has been my thing lately, so I feel like I'm really gonna like those aspects in this one. Okay, so the next one is kind of historical too. I think it'd be more like a historical romance, and it is Next Year in Havana by Channel. No, I'm pretty sure that's, I don't know, Chanel Clayton, and this is actually one of Reese Witherspoon's book club picks, and I've heard great things about this, and I know that the second one or I don't know if it's like a companion novel, is coming out very soon. And this is going to be, it is historical, alternates perspective between like 60 years ago and then like current time. I think more than 60 years ago. And I just heard it's really good. I guess this would be historical fiction too, which is so weird to me because I don't ever read it, and now I think that I'm gonna have like two all-time favorite books that are both historical fictions. Okay, so the next book is actually a like a contemporary fiction, and it is The Light We Lost by Jill Santopolo. If you guys don't know, contemporary fiction is like my favorite genre. I can like devour that up so fast. And this one is about a couple, and it spans over, I believe, 13 years. And it kind of like talks about when they meet in university and kind of just like spanning on from there. So I hope this is going to be just like a very good love story. I've heard really good things about this, and I actually haven't heard that many people talk about it though. So I'm really interested in reading this one. Okay guys, so here are the 5 books that I think I'm going to give 5 stars to. Like I said before, I do want to also do a follow-up video, so stay tuned for that, as well as like reading vlogs and stuff. If you guys have any suggestions for books that you guys have rated 5 stars recently, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!